Yeah, I think teams will want to go back. You know, they've had a whole season of Vertigo.
Yeah, I just got Vertigo from that one.
Yeah, I saw that little. Have we got? Can we do any more fancy camera tricks?
No, we're in, Harry. We have no time.
Why would we be doing fancy camera tricks when the round's live, Harry? You dingus! Come on, Furia. They're over with this T-side start.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Regardless, we're into the pistol round. Up B stairs for Furia. And as soon as he gets spotted, they start running. Cynics, he's never left his spot. I'm convinced he's there again, doing what he does best. And the whip shots from quad don't go too well. Monacy getting a kill. OnCare is here to help as well. And it's all a bit up in the air right now. Mid player getting out alive, dodging death to these two CTs as the bomb gets planted.
Ooh, OnCare with the close check, but he's missed this shot. ZMB will get traded. Fear left in this 1v2. But with the bomb ticking away, the odds stacked against him. He does have a kit at least. Smoke gonna cut off this player. Imperia, he sees him drop down. Chance, Imperia too quick on the trigger, has found that pistol round for Furia Academy.
Yes. Yes, he has. Damn, dude, Fear picked up his second kit. Second smoke with his kit.
I was gonna say second kit?
Yeah, dude. Damn, he's stacking him. 2 second defuse time, baby.
Yeah.
No, he found another
kit
smoke.
In both hands. Diffusing that bomb.
Yeah, dude. I mean, well, you can reload while diffusing, so...
That's true.
They cut the wires with their toes, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, forgot my point, but essentially, Vertigo, round 2, and Furia buying up. Shocking, I know.
You think you could defuse a bomb with the appropriate training? Like, bearing in mind the pressure in that situation, though, is the X factor.
Well, I guess that's something you touch in training, right?
Yeah, I guess. I like to think they touch them on that point as opposed to just...
Harry, if you memorized all of Pi, could you recount all of Pi?
I reckon.
It's like, yeah,
but the pressure would be immense.
The pressure would be,
the pressure would be immense.
Can't really answer that question until you're there. Because you can think something, but when you're doing it, it's very different. Very difficult.
Well, Hugo, could you swim to the bottom of the ocean? Because the pressure there would also be immense.
How deep we talking? What if it's just a
Mariana Trench?
Maybe not. Call up James Cameron.
What about the Marinara Trench? It's a little meatball sauce, a little herby, tomatoey, little balls of meat.
You're
delicious.
Vegetarian.
Cynics over here on Tetris, but he's gonna meet some bigger balls than him as they come up through the ramp. Oh, the Deagle head trick. There's one. Come on. Nope. Decency and drop. The double Ds coming in with kills. Monty dead through the smoke. And Fear cut down as well. A Marinara Trench.
I come back to it.
They ladle it on thick. Let's go to the Navi team speak. Maybe they're talking about Marinara.
Или может эко сделаем?
Так, ну, эко сделаем. Даня лайк засовет мне.
Ну давай.
Я с тобой пойду. Дыма там. Не топай много. Можешь ладер забрать. Под Б есть. Его близко. Флэш?
Пошла, одна. Бом.
Выше, Эльвайн один. Ладер, один, дай что ли?
Снизу, давайте убьем его, он один, пацаны.
Слева.
Он на Б убегает,
Хорош. Хорош. Релоуд.
Осторожно,
Змейка красный. Юспон бежит за калашом.
Один?
Да.
Он выхватил на крышу.
Да, могу тоже ушел.
И на крышу.
Он взял АК-бомбу, слышите?
АК-бомбу взял? Хорошо.
Да.
Я под военным смотрю себя в лобби. Если он пойдет на, ему пизда. Он может только на
Я на пятерке, надеюсь, что он сейчас не чекнет, если где-то близко, тип. На 8 может быть, на рассылке.
Даня спрятался, слышишь? Да. Если Б зайдет, аккуратно, тебя могут отпиздить тут. Ну, играю.
Крыша на просто.
Да. А ты можешь мид просто забрать, на самом деле, скота? Да, Молик Б.
Один Молик.
В щель смотрю. Б не прошел.
Хорошо.
Электрик.
Бомба.
Да. Электрик?
Нет, аккуратно электрик. Амиран, ты видишь, что...
Да,
Подождите,
да,
у
да,
меня
да.
один патрон.
Не дефайте, где есть ган?
У меня какая-то хуйня
В
летает.
змейке, в змейке.
На этом.
Окей.
Какая-то параша на мониторе была только что. Я выбегаю в мидл, у меня Амиран.
Oh,
What's he looking for? What?
I think there's like a bee or
What?
something in the room, dude. A fly. It's just a fly. I wouldn't be like. I get it. We've had in boot camp scenarios. We've had insects interrupt the game, right?
Yeah, by the way, can we talk about the insects here? These little beetles, these little cockroaches just stole a full eco, Harry. That should not have happened. You lift up the rock. What do you find? Navi Jr. scuttling about, 8 legs a player. And USPs put to good use. Big round to steal.
Yeah, that's pretty gnarly. I love the kill from OnCare where he peeks at MB and like just one bullets him inexplicably on a peek. Like OnCare knew that was going to happen from the get-go. So certainly not what you wanted if you're a Furia Academy fan. Certainly not what you wanted. OnCare taking a peek down through ramp. Yeah, behind the sandbags to help OnCare out, but he might not need it. OnCare having a hell of a round, 3 kills in it. The Galil now here as well has softened them up, and the ace is stolen away by Headtrick. Well, that'll be Pogolov making a return then.
Well, yeah, no, let's talk about
Huge
that.
round out of OnCare.
You know, mentioned on the desk as well, the boys are talking about the position swap since Pogolov had been swapped out for Headtrick. We saw this yesterday as well. OnCare is now over on this A side, right? He's not floating mid, and this is such a nice change, seeing Monacy and OnCare rifling and AWPing together down the A ramp. What a threatening little double setup. Instilling some fear in Furia, and, you know, well earned. And this is really what we wanted. We wanted the heavy hitters here for Navi on the more important site. And that's all the more reason why Furia will depart it and go back to B. Boost up. Right now, Cynics doesn't know, and he saw them. Oh, the double dink. Furia gets a gun.
Yeah, Piria's now in the site.
Can he find it? Where'd the weapon go?
I think it's gone away.
Oh,
Like been shot back a little bit out into the open behind the double stack, so the gun's irretrievable. That's a little bit heartbreaking. Yeah, look, you can see it there, just too far out in the open. The rotations come through. Nice try from Furia Academy. I don't even think they were really looking to commit to B, but then they get that kill, and suddenly, well, you know, you're not going to look a gift horse in the mouth.
why not? Why wouldn't you look a gift horse in the mouth?
Because you go, if the horse was a gift,
Yeah.
why would you inspect the dental care?
Oh, is that? That makes. Okay. Well, what if they're giving you a horse that's very soon to die, and you know they're making you take care of it and deal with, I imagine, the mess that a horse provides.
Well, hang on.
I don't know. I get the saying now. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, right. Whoa,
Yeah.
Furia, chill.
It means to find fault with something that's been received as a gift or favor.
Oh my goodness, what is this round? Furia got a double entry, and OnCare has just done it right back.
Oh, Furia
beats
one
the
step
final
further.
boss.
Yes. Well, kind of. One of 2 final forms of the boss,
The
because
final
Monacy
beast.
still here, right? You've dealt with OnCare. Now the nades come a knocking, and drop comes a dropping. It's all on Furia. 1v2.
Of course.
On for the ace
Do
if
it.
he's able to pick this one up. As you say, he's beaten the best. Now he's got to beat the rest. Furia waiting, playing around the bomb. There's the swing, and Fear just wrecks him immediately. Never even given a chance in the 1v2. Defuse found for Navi Jr. And they're right where they want to be, which is in the lead.
Thank you, Harry. I now know which is preferable of the two. Yeah, great round out of Furia. Did everything he could, but OnCare kind of slopped up that mid take, that split. Sliced and diced. And up to 4 at Navi. We've got more rebuys for Furia, right? Bit of bonus cash goes a long way. Hopefully with a fly out of the room now, Navi are good to focus on the victory. That of which they're closer than Furia to achieve. But if you didn't watch that last game on Vertigo, we can see how this map can be flippity-floppity at times. 7-0 was the scoreline last map. VP still managed to bottle it.
Did Navi Jr. have a suit of armor in the background?
You're joking,
I'm
right?
not kidding.
Whose camera?
Here,
Whose
Hugo.
camera? Okay.
Monacy's camera
All
is
right,
where
we'll
it's
keep an eye.
visible.
We'll keep an eye.
Because I swear to God, if they beat me to it,
I heard you talking
might be
about
something
it.
to do with the Raid Shadow Legends thing, actually, thinking about it. RV Jr. got that big raid money, you know? Honesty denied the opening pick down through ramp.
Oh.
Cynics burns out Furia? Question mark? Where? And why? And how? What? ZMB? Fast up ramp. There's a response. A 4-on-4. Yeah, Furia burnt alive. ZMB's trying to make his sacrifice not be in vain. Trying to get something out of this. A lot of control gained by this guy. Very similar in how he operates to someone like Art. Right, he's here leading from the front, creating a lot of the room in this round. And now the rest of Furia Academy, it's on them to try and do good on the space that ZMB created. Gap in that smoke though, and Monacy does not miss them.
Yeah, bomb's been dropped. And with the molly down, we're in a bit of limbo right now while someone has to go and grab it. They've done so. Oh God, walking back into the fire. Bit more patience could go a long way. Could have saved you a lot of health. But the nades are now used up, and so Navi will have to fight their way in on the retake. Smoke's fading though. Now Mean Drop is trapped at default, and so Decency tries to provide cover. He's gone already, and there's the second man. Now just the planter, and Drop can't go anywhere but Navi's crosshair. 4 now made 5, and another retake on the A site. Nice clean round as well. Will go a long way for Navi's money as they try and build into this CT half.
Yeah, this is a much better looking Navi Jr. on this map, right? We saw them play it twice early on with 2 losses that were pretty convincing. Then we had that victory on the on this map the other day on Fnatic Rising, you know, when Navi Jr. played them. And since we've had this change of On Care over towards A, you know, since Headtricks hopped in, it feels like the retakes have gotten stronger, as have the actual site holds themselves, right? A lot of early Navi Jr. on Vertigo would be them set up to play a retake and just losing those rounds, right? Unable to actually make the retake plan come to fruition. They look like a new squad with the addition of Headtrick and the influences it's had as to how they approach this map. Cynics alone over here at B. And he's been spotted on double stack. Doesn't want to give up this opener again. It's been a constant cause for concern for Navi Jr.
Molly's not fully spread to Cynics. He's still standing here, but that should be no surprise. They're going to try and clear him out. He's stalling so well. Provides a bit of cover for Headtrick to peek out. Monacy reads the close walk through the smoke, and there is no way back in for Furia. 1 by 1, they get shafted in the B-bomb site, and not a single kill either. You thought the 3 surviving on that A retake was good. Well, that's one step further for Navi. No deaths. Flawless round on the B defense. No bomb plant for Furia either. And it's again a plant that would have gone a long way. Now it's got to be another half buy for the Brazilian side. They're getting put to the test here on Vertigo. It feels like maybe there was no map that was safe.
I'm not going to lie, I've been really impressed with Headtrick since he's come in as well. The role that he occupies, right? He's just kind of like... He kind of gets left in the background a bit because he's kind of a second man in a lot of these pushes. Like, he's the guy swinging in tandem with Cynics there as they're peeking up. You know, you've got Headtrick peeking wide at default, giving room over to Cynics. Like, he looks like a pretty selfless player from the outside looking in, right? Frequently, he'll be the guy kind of making maybe riskier moves or willing to take the brunt of a heat from a push. But he's always doing it with the goal of, like, winning the round in mind, right? And that's what's important here. Money broken again for Furia Academy. And so they're going to set up towards ramp early on with Fear and Monacy waiting on the other side. You do not envy these Furia players for what they're about to go up against.
Ooh, very close in the smoke, and Furia got to be careful. They're going to run through eventually. He's ready for a couple at least before the Glocks finally take him down. The P250 doing the damage. And m0NESY has to give up the gun and the bomb. He's low as well. You don't want to arm them with an AWP. And so m0NESY, very close, but he will live. Oh, that could be a big nade, but the bullets get there first. And Navi, again, man, these are just really clean rounds. This is so important. As you can see, players are almost maxing their bank account here. And we're so early in the half as well. Round 10. And Furia, they're having their fair share of trouble right now. I'd like to see some more A rounds now that they've hit guns. But a lot harder to get up into that A site with the setup we're seeing right now from Navi. Fear taking his spawn on short, and we do have that fast, short smoke thrown from spawn, but Furia aren't playing around it. They're moving towards that B site with one. Again, Furia just grabbing that kill. He's so good at working these smokes. m0NESY still push through them. And so he can confirm that it's not a B play. Not yet, at least, but soon T's begin to move in together. m0NESY doesn't want to scope yet. Gotta be quick. And of course he is. There's one. Oh, m0NESY, the bomb as well. Give them a break. Smoked off, climbing up. And making sure no one can pick up that package. Is this going to be another one-sided round for Navi? It started so well.
Yeah, if they try to go in towards B to recover this bomb, man, this is a gnarly little crossfire between Hedrick and m0NESY. m0NESY making first contact, dodges that first flash, can't dodge the second, but Hedrick holding on to the bottom of ramp, good for the double. Another round on the board for Navi Jr. Something that's interesting about Hedrick, right, is actually back within Navi Youth. He was in the position of a secondary AWPer for the longest time, and he actually said that this is the role where he feels most comfortable. I don't think we've ever really seen him don an AWP alongside m0NESY, right? So that's something to take into account. He's been looking very, very good on these rifles. I was just reading a bit more about the guy, right? Because he's 17 years old. One of his first kind of mentors in the CIS. Oh my god, m0NESY! That is just craziness. He never even saw ZMB, and yet he looks so confident in making that flick happen. I'm lost for words. As I was saying about Hedrick. Hang on a moment. We're just going to wait. We're just going to let this play out, because right now everyone's fighting at top ramp, and m0NESY just keeps going back for more and more. He's on for the ace. This is an incredible round out of m0NESY. Look at him go. He's hounding down this 5th kill, running all the way to B to go and get it. Oh. He wants his moment. He wants his moment of glory. m0NESY, an unreal 4K. Lights out. That looked better than what some tier 1 AWPers can bring to the table. And now just Furia left. The ace might get stolen. It might not, though. They're trying their best to give it to m0NESY without throwing the round away. But eventually they have to take the kill. Yeah. Regardless, check out. I hope we have the replay of this. Because if not, we've just missed out on one hell of a 4K.
Mate, he's what, 17-2 right now? He's not even dying. This guy is just
Look at this. Look at this. That shot incredulous, right?
Sheesh.
That is already crazy enough. And then he keeps re-peeking into every one of these fights. Look at this 4K.
That is filth. Might be one of the best plays of the tournament, Harry. Let's see if he can keep it up. It's similar to that Ancient game, it feels like, right? Where nothing can go wrong, where he was just absolutely tearing through VP Prodigy. Furia receiving quite a beating. Fast through the ramp. Cynics only good for one, though. CMB got up and past him. He will be traded, and the AK's precision is always there when it's on care, finding these headshots. Another one, a spray down, and it's only going to be Furia, who seems to always be able to make us interested, but not enough to keep this round close. 10-2.
Here you go. Now's the only time I can get my Hedrick, FAQ answers out before m0NESY starts doing stuff, right? So, first little kind of, guy he got to play under who is well known within the CIS scene would be Sotfit. Back when he was in Team Spirit, kind of, we had Headtrick involved there a little bit, right? You got to learn some stuff off of Sotfit. Then he kept grinding, got noticed by Navi Youth, picked up for that team, and now he's slotting in nicely here for Navi Junior.
No.
Aggression out of Monacy again. I had to get it in. I could see the play happening. I'm like, Raylan, and so that's the thing about Headtrick, right? And now Monacy pushing in through B. Doesn't get that opener.
To note on that play as well, Monacy, like dropping B stairs with the AWP. Okay, audacious. Sure.
Already literally wild.
Then runs through the smoke. Finally gets the kill. Furia has been providing a lot for Furia in terms of B kills. One of the only guys doing anything in this game, and he's out of the round first. Good nade stack on the A side. Drop finds Fear. So there is a response. 4-on-4. Monacy on the wrong side of the map, but he is staying mobile. My goodness, is he staying mobile in the spawn right now? It's T spawn. 30 health. So really, he shouldn't be doing anything crazy this round, but why am I even saying that? Back up ladder, he gets out of the flank, he doesn't want to die.
Look at this, he can catch the mid player. He can catch him. Oh,
Easy,
decency.
and back down onto the flank. It was
Now
only
going
a short stop.
Oh my god. This Monacy AWP, it's done well to have found anything in this round, but he might need to be a reoccurring hero. We can't just have flash in the pan brilliance. It's got to be consistent. It's got to be coming through. And just Headtrick left now in this 1-on-3.
Coming through. Oh, nice shot. It is traded. And this game is still pretty one-sided, even if Furia can cram, cram a couple of rounds in right at the end.
Cram the rounds in there.
Cram the rounds in there. Shove them in. There's no room for rounds.
There's no room for the rounds.
But we'll fit them in.
God, Furia will make them fit.
Yeah, they need to, Harry. He's having a lot of fun, is Monacy. He gets hurt on the flank there, stops walking last second, ZMB turns, but that feels like one of the only, AWP kills of ZMB onto Monacy. 19-3 ain't a bad KD, and Monacy going to make it better.
Yeah, and look at how much confidence this gives the guys fighting alongside Monacy, right? You feel a lot of freedom to take fights when you've got this guy watching over you with the AWP. There's just something about the way he moves and composes himself and the angles that he's like scoped up on. It's so clean to look at. Headtrick is unfortunately going to get timed by that boost in middle, but already we've got rotations coming through. Oncare leaning into mid. Cynic still stuck waiting at the back of the B site. Does have Furia coming his way. You've mentioned this, Hugo. Furia has been the bright spark so far for Furia Academy.
And he's going to have to continue to be so... Oh, Cynic's turns! No way, dude. Someone shoots the back quad with the AWP, and that makes Cynic's look away from his angle. He gets distracted, otherwise that would have been his first kill onto Furia. Instead, Oncare holding down the B-bomb site. Fear's here as well. Oncare's pushed through the smoke, and he is not waiting around. Bomb drop. Oncare finally finished off, but drop gets traded by Fear, and it feels like nothing can go wrong for Navi, even if a couple of kills come through for Furia. Navi have more waves of defense to throw at them.
Yeah, and this is what makes the Navi Junior squad so terrifying. Like, being real, if you look at it, it is this duo of Oncare and Monacy that's so scary. Oncare, he's approaching 20 kills deep now. Monacy just hit it in that round there. 37 kills between the two of them.
Yeah. Quite a statement win. And hell, Harry, when we saw, Navi's first couple of games on this map in a row, and we were going, why the hell are they playing this map? It's not good for them. They're picking it against Vertigo teams. They're floating it against Vertigo teams, and they were losing it, and we weren't understanding it. Then they finally sneak a win versus Fnatic, and now it all starts to make sense.
So there's 30, there's 33 kills on all of Furia Academy.
Yeah.
37 on Monacy and Oncare alone on the side of Navi Junior.
Yeah.
Like, to give you an idea of just how good these two players are.
They're having a game all right. That is true. It feels like nothing is working for Fury. We haven't seen much of the Fury in middle. That's the one thing. It has just been like Hail Marys up ramp or charging up the B stairs, and Fear's here again, providing the pressure. ZMB 1G's in his own molly thanks to Fear's damage, and Monacy needs to hold strong.
Yeah, he's actually lost his teammates,
there it is.
and he's re-aggroing, like, unreal. Now ready for the short fight, and onto the Deagle, out of ammo on that shot. Well, not out of ammo, just doesn't want to be fighting, but yeah, look, down to this 2-on-2. Head trick, donning that secondary AWP. Not something we've got to see yet, but this is what this guy says he feels comfortable doing.
Big nade.
See if he can give us an AWP round. Nade onto the bomb planter, does a little bit of damage to help soften them up for this 2-on-2. Without the Titans of Oncare and Monacy alive, can the others on Navi Jr. keep this round in check? They've got the heavyweight of Furia to go up against.
Oh, the shot hits. Now they're sticking. Now they're on it. Head trick just needs to live, and he's gone down. Cynic's still on the bomb. And Furia, well, he thinks he hasn't fallen for it. Instead, he looks like the fool. It's 12-3 at the end of the half. And Navi Jr., a statement game right now out of Monacy & Co. 21-4, 12-3, and barely anything to marvel at for Furia. The only thing you can say that was good and that was consistent was Furia, and that's pretty much it. Constantly getting B picks in unwinnable rounds, trying to ace himself to victory, can't do it. And it feels like there's nothing Furia can do at this scoreline.
It's crazy. Monacy and Oncare are just mini, simple, and electronic, and no one can convince me otherwise. Every simple needs an electronic, and every electronic needs a simple. I mean, just look at the highlight reel. The guys that put this together were like, it's hard to not make it look like we just love Monacy, because he's had so many insane moments in this game. Like, I still can't. I think a part of me never got over that ramp 4K. That really was some of the best Vertigo AWPing I've ever seen from that position. Look at it. Look, man. This is where Monacy got 4. We were all there. We all saw it. Let's go into the Navi Junior comms as we get into this second half.
Бери, Жень.
Два лучших респа проходят
Гранат
налево.
уже взяли, Жень, бери армор.
Сон. А
Скинь
кто
мне бомбу,
третий?
я запалю, я третий.
Да.
Запалишь бомбу, я лифт заберу, Илюх.
Я заберу Б.
Нафиг.
Не слышал, на.
Не топает, не топает.
Готовы? Я сейчас покажусь.
Жди, не топает. Подождем. Нормально. Готов показываться?
Да,
Давай, показывайся.
показываюсь. Кран не вижу.
Можем на
Тоже
пойти.
не вижу. Пойдем. Илюх,
Я,
подходи.
я в желтый.
Сейчас я, Илюха, пройду лифт слева.
Я
сторона.
с бомбой
Да,
ушел
всё окей,
сразу.
Я смещаюсь.
Мне молик на 5, да?
Да, дашь левый дым, молик на 5, я дам флеш на заход, буду ресмокать, если что.
Давай, да.
Я на 7 останусь с бомбой.
Мешки
Я
открою.
реди, пацаны. Готов рукав пикать.
Давай.
Подходи.
Я на
Тихо.
флешке.
Рукав на...
Дым.
Дал дым.
Пик, убил? Хорош. Я
Хорош.
выпрыгиваю.
Go ебать. Давай. Дефолтом вроде, или 5.
Я ставлю сразу.
Давай.
Я антиблайн пока стою.
По 9.
Давай.
Мешки не проверили, аккуратно. Мешки.
С мешков! Мешки 5.
Мешки ебану. Хорош.
Я уплыл. Нужен ресмок.
Так, не могу.
Дефолт 1
Спине
хп.
чел.
Спина? Без спина, да.
Дефолт. И гараж.
Хорош.
Хорош.
Молодец, Сунчик. Молодец.
Молодцы.
Форсик будет сейчас.
Хорош, Дань, молодец. Пацаны, я возьму.
Хорош.
Yes. Nice. Nice!
Nice, Monacy! Nice, Navi Junior.
That was weird for ZMB.
Weird, ZMB.
Yeah, he tries to stall the shot, but like those planting hitboxes can get a bit weird.
Oh,
right?
yeah, look, Hugo.
Yeah, I saw
There's
it by the way earlier. It seems like a cardboard.
It
cutout,
does
like,
look like
not
cardboard
crazy.
cutout.
Yeah, ZMB, he holds the shot for a while, and I don't really know why, but maybe he could have denied the plant, thrown that round into confusion, but instead the bomb was down. So, even if he got the kill, which again he didn't, well, doesn't really make much difference. Retake not happening, and Navi starting strong. Were you ever going to be surprised by that statement? No, and you shouldn't be. No, not again, Modesty. Chill.
Leave him alone!
This isn't an AWP. You can't keep it up with the rifle as well. You can't do it all. Save some for your team.
The day that we get to see this guy in like in a large scale T1 event, man, that's the day.
He's already got the talent. It's kind of crazy. Maybe he doesn't have the experience, but when has that ever held anyone back? It's not holding him back. He's looking for the ace. 3 kills, trading his teammate, but it's going to be Headtrick stealing the 4th. No worry, you're all about the round.
If Modesty 4Ks again, which he does, that's the 2nd ace now that Headtrick has robbed him of.
Ogolov now, waiting in the wings.
And he robbed Onkare of the ace, if you remember it. In the beginning of this game, Onkare got that 4K.
It's a little...
Headtrick is the ace denier. One of the things I do actually really like about him is like in that interview I told you I was reading with Headtrick, he said like one of the things he really feels like he's able to do is like help keep spirits high, help keep ideas flowing, right? And Navi Jr. haven't looked as prone to, you know, having games slip away from them since he's been in the server.
Yeah, this isn't slipping through their fingers.
No,
I can assure
you of that as well, Hugo.
Yeah, I don't call GG often, but yeah, I'll let you do that yourself. Onkare lights out as well. Like he's, you know, we're talking a lot about Modesty.
No, and this is why I say that they are like the simple and electronic of this squad, right? Is that like Onkare deserves so much credit for how good he is as well. Like to even be talked about when you're in a team alongside Modesty is saying something.
Easy clap.
15-3, that was a 4-spy. There's another 4-spy to come. That's all Furia Academy were left with after this one-sided scoreline. This is an incredibly dominant game, and being real, it's over.
It's done. Yeah, it's as good as done. No, I'm all for comebacks. I'm all for games longing out, but this is not one of them, Harry.
What I was going to say, Hugo, was with Onkare and Modesty, it's scary enough when one of them is having a good day, and it feels like right now both of them are in their element. And so when you've got them both giving 100%, like, I think there's very little you can do to stop that.
Yeah, he wanted to play an AWP this half at least. He wanted one AWP round on the T side, and so let's see if he can find 30, break the barrier. Push the limits. Mate, there's barely enough rounds for 30 kills, but he's close enough.
Yeah, also, you know, someone tweeted at me saying, man, stop hyping up Modesty so much. The guy's almost 30-5 in this game.
Just
like,
block him.
Yeah.
Shut up.
It's moronic. Like, how can you not hype up that scoreline? like that's just regular. Like 30-5. Oh, that's just normal, mate.
Onkare, though.
Just a day in the office for Modesty. Here we go. Onkare up through ramp 1 in some of the glory as well.
Ooh.
We'll get deeked out, but Modesty trades it. Oh, double up. Never mind. He hits the 30. That's why we talk about him. These are the moments he steps up in. Drop all alone in the 1v3. And it's a quick end to this Vertigo game. Navi Jr. locking in the W. Huge stuff out of Onkare and Modesty. And that is the Navi Jr. we want to see keep showing up in this competition. We've seen 2 different Navi squads. And I hope with Headtrick in here, this can be a bit more of a consistent thing going forward.
Yeah, they're now 50-50 on Vertigo, right? 2 losses, 2 wins. And the last 2 wins, pretty dominant at that. So let's see what Navi's biggest fan over on the desk has to say about that one. Hey,